Evet, sanat dolu bu hafta sonundan rotamızı Fransa'nın başkenti Büyüleyici Paris'e çeviriyoruz. Dünyanın en önemli dekoratif sanat ve moda arşivi müzesi olan Musée des Arts Décoratif'i ziyaret ediyoruz. Pamela Goblin küratörlüğünde 1882 yılında kurulmuş olan müze, dünyanın en önemli moda arşivine sahip. Birlikte gezelim. Paris'in en ikonik müzelerinden birindeyiz şu anda. Arkamda gördüğünüz salon da aslında bu müzede yapılan defilelerin mekanı. Burada birkaç defile izleme şansına da eriştim ben. DECİRATIFS'in defilesini izlemiştim. Hatta bu sene de Tom Brown defilesi yapacakmış. Bazen bazı defilelere mekan olan muhteşem bir salonda giriş anonsumuzu çekiyoruz. Çok güzel bir sergi gezeceğiz şimdi. Ben çok merak ediyorum. Serginin adı mod, biju ve dizayn ve dönemlere göre, stillerine göre, tasarım felsefelerine göre bir kürasyonla bölümlere ayrılmış ve bütün bu modadaki önemli tasarımcıların ve aksesuarların ve mobilyaların nasıl evrimleştiğini yıl yıl dönem dönem görebileceğimiz bir sergi olduğunu düşünüyorum. Şimdi hep beraber gezelim. Evet, şu anda Mode, Biju, Design sergisine giriyoruz. Bakalım Fashion Week'te bize nasıl ilhamlar verecek.
So the beginning of this story is in the 19th century. You have this new society, very bourgeoisie, from Paris. And the beginning of the story is this many display of portraits from our museum. And here you have the big players in Paris. Many families like the MUSEE. This is the family who was founded in Marché in 1857.
1857?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a vision.
And this is the portrait of Marguerite Boussicot. This is the wife of Mr. Boussicot, who founded the Bon Marché. And of course, this is a very powerful and important woman in the society of the Second Empire, because in Paris, at the second part of the 19th century, you have the new emperor like Napoleon III. And Napoleon III founded a new society in Paris with pleasure and with some modernity in Paris. So glamour is Gilded Age, but in France it's called La Belle Époque.
La Belle Époque.
It's better in French.
Exactly. It's beautiful.
Industrial revolution in France with at the end of the 19th century you have the revolution for the train, because every part of the France you have so many construction to all the people from province in France come to Paris to make shopping, to go to theater and something like that. So here you have presented the fashion collection of the museum, talk about what was selling at the department store in Paris. You have this beautiful gown for a reception gown for the night. So, and the color and all the details is very inspired by the couture. The couture was developed in Paris at this time with Charles-Frédéric Worth, who was invited.
Charles-Frédéric Worth, of course.
So he is invited the haute couture in 1857. French couturier, made in 2023, and the collection was presented in Paris in the Salle Pleyel. And all the details of this beautiful gown is inspired by the Brazil and all the Madonna we see in Brazil, with the Catholic reception made for the Brazilian culture, and with the gold. So, and also an inspiration from the 17th century in France with all the Baroque details. So here, this is a dress made by Daniel Roseberry, the Texan designer, directed the House of Schiaparelli, and all the inspiration here is Baroque also, is Rococo.
Which year was this collection?
2021. All the pieces here are made by Roger Jean-Pierre, French jewelry designer, and all these pieces made in 60s for a beautiful house of couture in Paris, Givenchy. And all the big brooch, because it's
Those are brooch?
two brooch, yeah.
Beautiful.
Made by Roger Jean-Pierre for Hubert de Givenchy in the 60s.
Magnifique.
So here is a very colorful place of the collection of the museum. This is the Memphis display. Yes, Memphis design is a movement created by Ettore Sottsass, Italian designer of the avant-garde design in the 80s, and
also Karl Lagerfeld was loving this.
Yeah, he loving this
library.
Yes, he have all the pieces here in his famous appartement, La Vigie, in Monaco. Michael Graves, the American Michael Graves, you have the Japanese Shiro Kurumata, Michele De Lucchi, Italian Martin Bedin, French, and also the library made by Ettore Sottsass. So, and just behind you, you have all the pattern made. Fraud is very, very famous. And all the high society of New York have this object in his house, like the swans.
Oh.
Like the swans.
All the design chairs.
All the design chair. This is the library of the chair. And
Library of the chair.
Yeah. All the chair from the most famous design of the history of the design. So it's very interesting to have the evolution of the chair from the 50s to our days. And the 60s too, very big period, and all this jewelry is also an experimental jewelry of the period of the 60s.
So beautiful.
So this is two dresses, and here the most famous example one, because this dress is in the cover of Harper's Bazaar USA in the 60s.
Actually, Courage did these things.
Yes.
Who did Polymago? There was this movie, so he's doing the fashion show Courage in 1960s. Polymago. So all the fashion show is with this, actually very similar
and very experimental. And here this dress is made for a fashion show who was in 1966 at the factory of Andy Warhol in New York.
Okay.
So it's very interesting to see all the experiment parts. Two beautiful haute couture gowns, one made by John Galliano for his Egyptian collection for Christian Dior in 2004, and here is a dress made by Maria Grazia Curie for Valentino.
Not
in 2004. Okay. No, this is not
Dior. And Pier Paolo.
And Pier Paolo, of course, for Valentino. This is made by Cartier. Here is Claude Chavon. This is a beautiful pieces in metal. Here experimental bracelet, and here the famous Van Cleef & Arpels Alhambra. Three fashion moment of fashion history. Albert Albaz for Laura.
Beautiful.
So this drapé, very symbolistic of the period for antiquity. This is the inspiration of Albert Elbaz. Enrico Wentz give us these pieces to our collection for entering the museum.